Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time you're watching me. I still remain your humble friend, the guy that always updates you about marriage affair, a relationship, and a family. You know, it's good we always know what to do at a particular time. If you are not informed, you will be deformed. Don't let your relationship crumble before looking for someone to help you. Do not let your marriage die before you begin to search for someone to give you an advice. And do not take your marriage affair to somebody outside, because your marriage affair is supposed to be within you and your partner. We'll be talking and we'll still be talking. Thank you for those who have given me their support through subscriptions, those who have left their comments in the comment box, those who have given me their thumb up. I thank you and I appreciate you guys. I really thank you guys. Without you guys, I will not be encouraged to do all that I'll be doing. And I promise I will keep on to strive and giving you more update about marriage, relationship, and family. It is very obvious that these days we see marriage or relationship going down the drain because both parties lack the informations, or they lack the substance, or they lack what they need to make their relationship or their marriage work. So here we are today. Today we are going to be talking about nagging, a nagging wife. You know, when we talk about nagging wife, a nagging wife is always a troublesome woman in the family, in the marriage. It is not too good to be a nagging person, because being nagging, you are giving your partner a sleepless night, a restless mind. Being nagging, you are making people around you uncomfortable. You know, I know there might be a reason why the wife or the woman is nagging, but I believe it's something that you should talk out, speak out to your partner, and make that matter be resolved, instead of grumbling, talking, nagging. It gives your partner a restless mind, uncomfortable. It makes people around you defensive because they do not know or they do not trust you in any way. You understand me? So thought nagging's words leave us feeling zapped, drained, and depleted in moments. Other hidden dangers often wreak much more destructions in the long run. Where it builds and festers unseen, tiny drips over time, causing more damage than what we can see on the surface. Here are truths. You can't nag someone into change that lasts. It just doesn't work. For example, in years back, I was addicted to smoking. I smoked a lot. So my girlfriend then used to complain a lot. Hey, stop smoking. I don't like smoking. The more she complained, the more I do it. Because why? She's not giving me the chance to really think about if I will quit or not, until I really decide myself that I have to stop. I stopped myself, not because she was complaining. No, I stopped because I feel that it's something I need to stop. For instance, your husband goes outside and he came back late. Instead of you to first of all know why did he come back late, you start quarreling, asking unnecessary questions, attacking him even before you open the door. Such things make your partner uncomfortable with you. When your husband goes to work, because you called him and he did not pick your call at the moment, you began to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and making him uncomfortable, which is not really healthy for a relationship or marriage. If there is a matter that you need to discuss with your partner, you sit him down, let him know your pains, what you are going through. Because according to Bible says a nagging woman, for you to live with a nagging woman, it will be better for you to stay a rooftop. You know, even Bible does not agree with a nagging woman. It's like a leaking roof. When you are inside a house and you have a leaky roof, you are not comfortable. Even when where you are, there is no rain there, you are not comfortable because your roof is leaking. This is exactly example of a nagging woman. You know, it just doesn't work. You may see a short-term solution or be able to get what you want, but that is not what you should do, because you spoke long and may actually have the opposite effect in what you are meaning to do. What you are meaning to do. When you talk too much, your partner doesn't take you serious. When you talk unnecessarily, he doesn't seem to have any idea of what you are talking about. There are ways you iron issue. There are ways you discuss matter with your partner that they will understand. There are ways you talk to people around you that they will understand. There are ways you live with family around that they will understand your points. But when you begin to grumble all the time, when you begin to talk all the time, even when the matter is not necessary, you make yourself like one who is having a mental problem. They began to be scared of you. They try to be defensive all the time, you know, and even you yourself will not have peace in that family, in that marriage, and in that relationship. Because under it all, it causes distrust. It builds walls up, you know. Distancing occurs. Distancing occurs because people begin to give you chance. They don't trust you. People begin to give you chance. They don't want to do anything with you because they try to avoid you. They try to avoid you in any way. They don't not trust you. Because your talk is like building wall up, you know. The intimacy is affected with your husband or your partner. That intimacy will be affected. Your husband will be keeping late to your house, to home. You know, after work, you stay outside because you talk too much. You are giving him restless mind, uncomfortable, making him uncomfortable in his own house. When little things happen, you try to make matters out of it, which is not really healthy in any relationship or marriage. Our loved ones feel like they are constantly on the defense or under attack, because any little thing you attack them, you talk. It looks to them that you do not want their presence around at all. It looks frustrating and it causes irritations, press from all sides. So it's something that we must need to leave behind. We must let it go. We must let it go. And mind you, before I move forward, if you are living with a nagging woman, I'm not advising you to dump that woman because she talks too much. But there are some reasons why she's nagging. There are something that makes her talk. And you as a man or a boyfriend or a husband should know, why is this woman always talking? And those things that you think it causes her to talk should be avoided. You know, to save your marriage. It should be avoided to save your marriage if you really love your partner. There are ways there are 5 ways that we can stop nagging woman. It is harmful and maybe destroy your relationship, your love. A quarrelsome woman is like the dripping of a leaking roof. A leaking roof in a rainstorm. Restraining her is like restraining the wind of grasping oil with a hand. You know, even Bible, in the book of Proverbs chapter 27 verse 15 to 16, Bible says a nagging woman is like a leaking roof. What a word. The Bible is against a nagging woman. You may say, I do not sin. I do not do this. But you are nagging. You're talking too much. You are making people around you uncomfortable. Bible is against your attitude, your so-called personalities that you cannot let go. It's not healthy for your family. It's destroying your home, your loved ones. It's scaring people. It's making people distancing themselves from you. So it's something you can live above. You can let go so that you can live a good and healthy and perfect life with your partner. Choose the right words. You know, some people speak without considering what is coming out of their mouth. Your word can provoke somebody to kill. Your word can provoke somebody to take rope and kill himself. Your word can cause a lot of things that you cannot imagine. Your word that comes out of your mouth. Choose what to say. Do not speak all the time, even when not necessary. Choose to speak life words. Life words. Choose to encourage. Choose to voice concerns in a more healthy, honest way than with sarcastic words or constant reminders that tears another down. Choose words, life words. Life words that will not tear ones down. Encouraging words. Nagging tends to shame and blame, calling attention to areas that your loved ones may already feel vulnerable about. Encourage one another and build each other up. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 11. Encourage one another and build one another up. Build each other up. Not by nagging, by understanding, by good conversation. By good conversation. You know, my previous video, I talked about conversation. You know, when there is no effective conversation between partners, that relationship die. That relationship die. If they are not talking, when I mean talking, not quarreling, not shouting on each other, not irritating each other, talking to understand your point, not just talking anyhow or insulting words, talking to understand your point, your feelings, what it should be, how things should be done. This is life talk. Choose the right tones. If you are the person that any little thing, your words could be, could be meaningful, or your words could be something that be considerate. Your words could be encouraging, but your format, the way you put it, it is a wrong one. You may have a good words that you speak, but the way you speak it up could be wrong. For your mind, you are encouraging me. But your tones is scaring me. For your mind, you love me, you want to encourage me. But the way you come up with that matter, that issue, you are scaring me, you are attacking me. I will not be comfortable to listen to you because I'm scared of you. I'm afraid of what you are going to do next. So you choose the tones that you use. Nagging can be condescending. It can breed irritation towards the other that will immediately put the hearer on defense. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands, the foolish one tears hers down. That's what I'm talking about. In Proverbs chapter 14, verse 1, the wise woman built her house, not with nagging, not with quarreling, with love and kindness, with cool mind, with understanding, with healthy conversations. With healthy conversations, she built her house. But what did a foolish woman do? The foolish woman destroyed her home, tear her home down because of nagging, because of unnecessary words. Where you're supposed to take caution, you take caution. Where you don't supposed to take caution, you take caution. Where you're supposed to speak, you speak. Where you do not supposed to speak, you speak. Most of these things I observe in Europe. Most of us that are still living in one room or two room, or living in sharing an apartment with some people that call themselves landlord or landlady. Any little thing they have, we will talk. Any little thing they talk, they shout, they try to embarrass your tenant, your co-tenant at home. You're making her life or his life unbearable, uncomfortable. Because you put documents in the house. You are destroying your house, thinking you are doing that person. That's the attitude is still affecting your relationship. Your husband is not comfortable with the way you talk to people who are living with you in the same house, in the same apartment. Your husband is not comfortable because you are bringing shame to your husband or to your boyfriend. Don't think because he did not say anything that he likes it or he is afraid of you. No. He just do not want trouble. That is why he keep quiet. Choose the right time to talk. All marriages and relationships will have matters to discuss. All marriages and relationships have matter to discuss. The truth is, we don't always view things the same way. Because what I am saying is not what you are saying. What I'm thinking about is not what you are thinking about. We all see things in different perspectives. We see things in different perspectives. So, sometimes we need to talk it through, find the best time to talk it, honest conversation that seek to find healthy solution to problems. It is probably not the time that your husband is late for work and headed out the door that you want to talk. He has been with you all through the night. Now he wants to go to work. Honey, I want to talk to you. You began to shout. Or either of you are in the midst of kids' homework and family responsibilities. Then you want to talk. You want to be shouting. Find a perfect time to talk. You must find a perfect time that you talk to your husband. Both of you will relax and discuss issue. More matured. More matured. Finding a time to talk openly, honestly. Remembering that you are all the same thing. Both of you are one. Nobody tied both of you together. But love do. Love tie both of you together. So with that love that tie you together, let that love lead. Proverbs 25 verse 11. Like golden apples set in silver is a word spoken at the right time. Like golden apple set in silver is a word spoken at the right time. Choose the right attitude. Choose the right attitude. Don't do anything anyhow because nobody owns your life. I own the house. If you are not comfortable with me, you can get out. No, you do not know tomorrow. You do not see tomorrow. You own everything today. You may own nothing tomorrow. The table may turn tomorrow. Don't talk anyhow because you are on the head of the table today. Because when the table turns, you might not even find a space in that table. So, change your attitude. Choose love. Choose to accentuate the positive rather than constantly focusing on the negative. Because love covers over a multitude of sins. Love covers over the multitude of sins. That is what the Bible says. We are not perfect, neither are those we live with. Don't think you are the only one that is perfect. Whatever you do is right. Whatever you say is perfect. And when other persons do the same thing, they are wrong. When you use pot, you could not wash it because you are rushing to somewhere, you are right. And if another person does that same thing, he's wrong. It's time to fight. You couldn't lock your door because you forgot to lock it because you are rushing to somewhere. You are right. Nobody question you. But when someone else does that, he's wrong or she's wrong. Choose your attitude. Choose the right attitude to live with people. Always try to understand everyone around you. If you live with me for a week and I do not understand what you like and what you do not like, I am a fool. Human understanding. You must understand people living around you. They say charity begins at home. You can't pretend to be good outside when you are rot inside. You can't pretend to be Mr. Honest or Mrs. Honest person outside. Holy outside. When inside you are a devil. You are just deceiving yourself. Choose the right attitude to live with people within you, with you, the people around you. Let them know that you are not an evil man. But when we over-focus on the faults, we love our love, or those we love may feel like they just can't ever get it right. And take it again. When we over-focus on the faults, when somebody does something or offend you, you've forgotten the good thing that that person did yesterday. You now, all your attention now is on that fault, that mistakes that that person made. Everything in your mouth empty. All the works in your mind empty. Everything in your belly empty, just for a little mistake. Then those living or staying around you, those people living around you, they will think that they will never get things right again when living with you. When living with you. No one is above mistakes. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sin. 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 8. Love covered over multitude of sins. So, learn to live with people around you. Change your attitude. Change your tone. Change your character. Learn to speak life words. Drop that nagging attitude so that people can live with you in the same house. Love people as you love yourself, for love covered multitude of sin. If today is your first time of watching me or my video, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel to encourage me to do more. Help me to spread this news. You may be helping somebody. When you share this video and someone else picked it and watched it, you are just saving a marriage. You never know who is going through all these things, that after listening to it, they may have a change of mind. You just save marriage. Let's save marriage that is going down the drain. A broken relationship is better than divorce. A broken marriage. Marriage is for better and for worse. Let's help each other to build a home that will be comfortable for everyone to live in. My name is the man again, Matt J Family Show. All we talked about here is family matters, marriage matters, and relationship. Thank you. Leave your comment there. I would like to entertain your opinion about what you think about a nagging woman. Although there are still nagging men, some other day we're going to talk about that. Thank you. God bless you. Until we see again, I remain your humble friend. Bye for now.